Hi guys, it's Bláithín here from A Style of Living. So today I am going to share with you my extremely quick, very easy dream way of cleaning your sink that will make it sparkle. But first, if you never want to miss one of my amazingly great videos, be sure to subscribe right now. In fact, pause this video and go down and hit the big red subscribe button so that you never miss out. And it would also really help me to reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you so much if you do. Now, let's get straight back into cleaning our sinks. If you've watched a few of my videos, you're probably familiar with my kitchen. It is teeny tiny. Surprisingly, my sink probably takes up a good quarter, if not a third, of my kitchen. Here it is. It's a sizable sink, as you can see, well, drain included. It's actually two sinks. We've got the big main sink, which you can see is lovely and stained down there, and this other mini side sink. Really don't know the purpose of the two, but hey, let's roll with it. The thing that I always find really interesting about my sink is the amount of like hot water, cleaning detergent, and you know, all of that kind of stuff that goes down it daily, multiple times a day, and we still end up with all this staining. But fear not, I am about to show you how to sort this out and make this baby shine very quickly. We're going to pan over here to my two favorite cleaning products, bread soda and white vinegar. As you can see, I like this stuff so much. I buy this baby in bulk. You might think this is bulk. No, this is not bulk. I buy the crate loads, literally. Basically, what you're going to use to clean your sink is bread soda, white vinegar, and a little bit of boiling water. If you want to be completely extra, there is one teeny tiny extra little step you can take. I'm sure a lot of you, especially those who are familiar with Mrs. Hinch, will be familiar with this next product that is going to miraculously come from behind the white vinegar, and that is the flora. This is not necessary. It is more for, I don't want to say fun, but yeah, make cleaning fun. After the final step, you will see, will include the flora, but it's completely optional. So let's get back to the, you know, the task at hand. First, because I feel like every good cleaning show, product, whatever, should start with a rubber glove. Mine are currently yellow. There we go. We're going to put these babies on. Now we're going to come over and take our bread soda. I use bread soda for multiple cleaning things. And as you can see, I've got a handy little red scoop inside. So we are going to take a very generous amount and literally shake it all over the bottom of our sink, paying particular attention to any stained areas. And my sink wasn't, I didn't sort of pre-clean it or pre-treat it with anything. As you can see, I didn't dry it off either. It is just the way it was after the last time I used it. We're also doing it to our little sink in the hope of pretty much covering the base of it, like so. If your draining board was particularly dirty or stained, you could continue on up there, you know, doing the same process up there. In fact, you can see around here that we do have a little bit of, you know, nastiness going on, so we'll just go like that, you know, just to get it all. I like to leave the bread soda like that on its own for about 5 minutes, just to absorb any of the moisture that might have been on the sink. Hey Google, stop the timer. So now that our 5 minutes have passed, we are gonna add our vinegar. And I love the reaction this gives. Just gonna splash little bits around, and you can see the chemical reaction is happening. And this is really where your cleaning power comes from. So we're just gonna do this in small little spurts around the sink and very gently up here. And then we're going to leave that. Depending on how bad your staining is, you might want to leave it from anything from 5 minutes up to maybe a half an hour. If your sink was just completely stained, like you were moving into a new house and the sink hadn't been cleaned in months or years, you might want to do it overnight. But, you know, I'm going to leave mine for about 20 minutes and then come back to it and finish up. Hey Google, stop the alarm. Now comes the fun part. We're gonna see how clean our sink has become. While I'm checking this out, I am going to boil my kettle full of hot water that I showed you guys earlier. So I'm gonna use just a little water from the tap and start to scrub a little bit off with my dish brush. And the same for this one, just a little bit of water. And then I'm going to take my minky sponge and rub. Already you can start to see a lot of that staining is going. The improvement, so I'm just gonna rinse off my sponge a little bit, and you can already see the improvement in my sink. So here is how we're looking after scrubbing all that bread soda and vinegar off. I think you will agree that it's made a really decent job out of this. This wasn't too bad to begin with. And now I like to pour some boiling water down to get rid of any residue that's left. And like I mentioned, the next step is optional with the Zoflora. I just like it because it smells nice. But basically, you are just gonna take a cupful of Zoflora, whatever scent you want, and pour it down each plico. For this one, there you go. Clean sinks, all ready to go. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already done so, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!